So welcome to part 2, should I say, of coming to America? Suit yourself. So I was saying I learned a lot about being faithful in small things. You never know where your blessing is gonna come from. You might think, and I know many people kept saying, oh, but you know the US ambassador, you're friends with the US ambassador's wife. Honestly, and my mama Judy is a witness. There's no time, there is no day I ever asked, oh, can you organize for me, can you organize for me a way of going to America? I never did that. I truly honor my friendships. I honor my relationships, and I don't know. I don't know. Some people would call that foolishness or not. I mean, not acknowledging what God has brought your way. But look, my blessing or my open door for America did not even come to through the closest people that I knew, because I not only knew those people, like the high people there. I knew so many other people in the embassy. Like I knew so many people. Should I say that so many people knew me? And my book, Can Scars Become Stars, was a door opener. I mean, it opened so many doors. It might not have given me millions, but it gave me leverage in so many ways and in so many places. So I'm serving at Aquinas High School, and I meet this teacher. Oh, Esther, Mama, let me give you your flowers. Your flowers. Take your flowers, girl. Take your flowers. Wow. Esther is a dedicated teacher. I don't know whether she teaches. I know she left. She left Aquinas, but I know she was a dedicated teacher. So she used to teach her kids. She used to do extra, like more than just teaching them in the class. And she had a passion for the same thing that I was doing. And actually, I think she's the one that headed my club, because she was doing motivation with the boys, and she used to teach them how to sing. She had a choir. Wow. I'm going to play one of Esther's song here. Just to salute her and honor her. So Esther introduces me to someone who comes to US, someone who deals with orphans, and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna introduce you to this person. Look at that heart, see that heart. And she tells me, I'm gonna introduce you to this person because you're doing the same thing that this person does. So Esther is not paying me. Esther is not a principal at Aquinas. Esther is not, like, I'm just telling you, do not despise. You might go there and start looking for maybe is she younger than me, or maybe, I don't know, let me not talk about her age. But she's a young girl. Then she was like really, really young. She's still young now, but then she was younger. So I'm just saying, don't despise, never despise. So Esther tells me, I'm going to introduce you to someone who deals with orphans, and they usually, I think they go to US for conferences, and maybe it might help you. And that is how Esther introduces me to now the person that introduces me to the organization that I came to for the first time. So Esther introduces me to I don't know that I want to mention his name, not for anything, but so Esther introduces me to this person, to His Highness, and I get an invite to the first time I get an invite by the group that deals with orphans, and they were coming to Kenya. So I attend there was something that we did in Brackenhurst. So I attend that, and I lead worship, and it was really good. And eventually I get an invitation. I got a distraction. Someone knocked at the door. So yeah, I was saying Esther introduces me to this person, my brother, His Highness. Again, very, very humble. So this person invites me for one of the functions they had here in Nairobi. It was at Brackenhurst. So I go to Brackenhurst. The people who hold the orphans conference were coming. So we go there. I lead worship. It's beautiful. It was such a beautiful session. I get to kind of know those people. We bond, and they're amazing people. And that's it. Let me tell you, I don't ask any of them, oh, hey, how can I get to America? Honestly, it's not that I didn't want to come to America. I wanted to come to America. Again, I said I was not desperate to come to America, but I will not say that I never wanted to come to America. I think I find that I find those people who say, "Oh, hey, East or West, home is best. I don't want to travel." I said again, like, your words are powerful. Say, I want to go to America. I want to go to Europe. I want to go to Asia. I want to go because it's good for you to visit. The words of your mouth. Don't be proud and say, I don't want to go. You want to go. Want to go. I'm forcing you to want to go. Want to go because my Kiku saying, if you don't travel, you'll think that your mom is the best cook until you step out. You go out there and you're like, wow. The world out here has so many things. I mean, you can just come. Go wherever you want to go. Go and explore. You don't need to stay there. Go visit. So stop. Then I know there are people who say, I'm not interested. Just be interested. Be interested and travel somewhere. Just don't want to stay where you are. Okay. Yeah. So want, desire. Even the Bible says that the Lord shall give you the desires of your heart. So if you do not have a desire because you're like, anyway, cut that. So I don't ask them because I've learned when it comes to relationships, do not go for the hand. Go for the heart. Want to build relationships with people. But we are so used to using people that when you see someone with something, now I look at this person, I'm like, this is what I want. And you start going after this person, or you go for this relationship because it's something that you want. Want the heart. And once you get the heart and they have the hand, they're going to give you, So yeah, so we have a relationship that year, the following year. And after 2 years, yeah, it happened in the second year. The second year, I received a first letter, an invitation to attend the conference. And I'm so excited. And actually, this letter comes, it comes in 2018. I was at my lowest. Do you know lowest? I was at my lowest. And I was at my lowest emotionally, lowest. I know that I don't want to go into that, but wow. So the letter comes, and it's like, this letter kind of wiped my tears. So the first letter was an invitation to attend the conference. The conference was in Texas, Dallas. So I get the letter and I'm excited. Oh, wow, I got an invitation and I'm excited. Then in 2 days, I get a second letter that actually, we don't want you to be an attendee. We want you to come as a speaker. You guys, I want you to note, like, again, exceedingly abundantly. I had said first, I'm never going to go to the embassy without an invitation. I get an invitation. I get acquainted, past acquainted. I become good friends with the American ambassador's wife, and we've been friends since those years to date. I get an invitation, then I'm invited to come and speak, and on top of that, I'm told, as a speaker, we're going to take care of all your expenses. You're going to pay your flight, take care of where you're going to stay. So I'm coming to America the first time, and my first time coming, I'm coming as a speaker. I'm coming fully taken care of. My travel paid. I don't need to think about anything. Wow. I go to the embassy. So by the time I'm going to the embassy, you guys, I did not tell a soul. And when I mean a soul, I mean a soul. I did not tell a soul that I was going to the embassy. And why I did not is because I could trust the people that I was with. But by that time, I had seen a lot of things. I had experienced so many things. And there are people that I didn't trust, even around the people that were close to me. So I knew that if I say this thing, and then someone tells somebody else, like, oh, by the way, she's going to the embassy, or I just didn't feel safe. I knew what I needed to protect. And I was like, I'm not gonna say, I'm not being disobedient. I'm not going to say, because I know. And I mean, it was a month. In the interview, between receiving the letter and the interview, it was like a month long. And my God, holding that was so hard. So I said, I got an invitation. I said I got a speaking engagement. That was fine. The people close to me were excited. Like, everyone close to me was excited. But I did not say that part of when I was going to the embassy. And not again, just because I knew that I needed to keep that. So I go to the embassy, and so I said later. I said, like, that day, like, today was my embassy day, and I went and I got my visa. And it was so simple, like, very, very simple. Very, very simple interview. And when people are going to the embassy, people tell you so many things. You guys, you've got to follow your intuition. Before, I was hearing people, because I know I spoke to someone who was here, and I was like, oh, how was your interview? I didn't tell them when my interview was, but I just asked them, like, how was your interview? And they said, oh, you go, make sure you don't dress well. If you're able, be like ragged. Don't look so good. There's so many things. Oh, wear a kitenge, wear something African. High heels, makeup. Okay, I wasn't like doing a lot of makeup, but yeah, makeup, whatever it is. Makeup, high heels, hair done, manicured nails. I'm going to be myself. I'm going as a CEO. Pop, and I went to the counter. Where are you going? Frisco. I was going to Frisco. Where are you going? I'm going to Frisco. What are you going to do there? This is what I'm going to do. And done. Like, so what do you do? What does Cars to Stars do? And you see, you guys, like, everything I've done in this life has paid. Mine take long. My things take long, but I think everything I've done in this life has paid off. It might have taken years, but it has paid off. And not only for me, but it's paid off. It's paid off so many other people. Like, so many people have been beneficiaries. So, like, I feel like I put in whatever I put on the ground was not, depending on what you put on the ground, it was not something that was just going to grow and the fruit was just mine. It had a lot of branches and a lot of fruits, and they fell in so many places and in so many different ways. So anyhow. So I come to US and I speak, and it's amazing. I'm gonna show you a picture of my first time. I'm gonna show you a picture of my first speaking engagement here. And I lead worship again. We have there was an what is it called? I don't know. I don't know what to call it. So it's like an international kind of thing. Here. What I'm thinking is diversity. So people were just coming together from different countries, and then you had I want to say cultural. Oh my God, yeah. So I led songs there, and it was amazing. It was amazing because I love to dance, I love to sing. So it was so good. So the following year, again, I was to come to America for the same conference, and now this is the real door opener. I'm going to tell you in part 3? I'm going to tell you in part 3 how that was and how I got to where I am today. So it's a journey, guys. It's a journey. Be patient. Don't take anything for granted. Don't give up. Don't want things to happen quickly. Process. Microwave people, life, for me, I believe in process, and I embrace process, and I hope that you can embrace process too. I know probably you've been doing whatever you've been doing for a long time, and you're like, when is it gonna happen? Wow. If I tell you how many years it took me to start seeing fruit on the things that I'm doing, oh my God, I know you would give up on the way. So don't give up. Keep it locked. I'm gonna share how I got here and how I got to start studying here when I get to part 3. Keep it locked. Keep it locked.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. Tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher.